love the fact it looks like Chris is actually parked underneath a truck.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be tight.
I got dinky one. I decided to get the dinky trailer instead.
Yeah. This thing happened to me into the last session that we played.
No, I chose the small trailer.
Right.
I didn't want a big one for a change. I thought I'd just take the small trailer.
Right.
A nice short drive, this one. See, makes up for the other one.
Yeah. Remember the
Right,
gate?
Come on, gate. Come on, oh, come on. Somebody's hired for sack the gatekeeper. Get Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray to deal with him.
Oh, come on.
Was that too niche a reference?
No.
It's Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, take the. Oh right, okay.
At the
Going that
roundabout,
way.
take the first exit. Exit now. Turn left.
The like see about this area, as I've noticed, is that it's all like little nooks and crannies to get around things.
Yeah. Basically, we're taking the scenic route.
I'm just taking us up to a junction. The truck coming down the road.
Oh, I can't see. Ah, it's alright, stopped for me.
In other words, you were across the road and you just thought, well, I'm not wanting to dent my truck.
I actually wasn't. I wasn't even at the junction for some reason.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Keep right and then
Exit
exit right. Okay.
So did you like last night's race, Chris?
Yeah?
That was a fun one. Hamilton getting crashing into Verstappen.
Really?
That's happened before.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why Hamilton ended up where he was in that race last night.
Keep right, then exit right.
He went to go down the inside of Verstappen and
Exit
actually
right.
overshot, hit, and Verstappen basically turned into him. But because Hamilton was basically going straight on a corner, he got a penalty, but the Verstappen got damage to the car.
Right.
So Verstappen had to pit straight away, where I could keep Hamilton going, and then
Keep right.
that's why Verstappen had to pit again towards the very end, because unlike where I would go, well, actually I know I've just put these tyres on, I'm not going to waste them, I'll just keep them on and do the repairs to the wing. He changed tyres, so he only had the ones that are hard tyres. Changed on to come off the hard after being on them for about 2 laps. Put on a set of mediums when there was no way they were going to last. Where I knew I was still going to 2-stop, so I did 2 soft tyre runs.
Yeah.
And got back and made up the time I lost in the penalty on Verstappen. So I kept Russell in front of Verstappen as well, so got 3rd and 4th. honest it is, I'm not trying to win the races at the moment because I don't need to.
No.
I just need to get consistent results to finish out the season. We've got 2 races left.
Brazil and
Brazil and Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
So we've got Brazil tomorrow night, Abu Dhabi on Wednesday. No, Thursday.
Is that possible to improve Russell's place on the title?
Yeah, you might move a couple of bits, but I'm not too worried about that because it's not really going to gain me anything.
Right?
You know, as long as all I want is Russell to be consistently finishing and having both cars finishing up the top towards the top, because that means I'm going to win the team. We've won the driver with Hamilton. You know, all I want now is to win the team, the constructors, and then we've got everything we need.
And a bunch of cash for next season.
And yes, but the thing is, you get more cash, but you get less aerodynamic time.
Oh yeah, I know you get less aerodynamic time.
Unless you're Red Bull, then you just cheat anyway.
Yeah, I've had a mega swap out with my team season. I decided it after Monaco.
I didn't hear what you said to start with.
I've had a swap out.
Oh yeah, no, you're doing McLaren now, aren't you?
No, I've had a swap out with drivers. I was gonna wait.
Yeah.
Well, my reserve driver's now become my first driver. My first driver's disappeared, and I now have a new reserve driver.
So which driver have you kept?
Lando. Hi, Vicky.
Right. So Lando's now technically your first driver.
Welcome.
But basically, Danny
Vicky.
Rick's
Yeah,
gone.
well, Danny Rick's going anyway. So I mean.
So I have Stoffel Van Dorn because he was my reserve. So he went into Danny Rick's car.
You've not got someone better.
I've got Jack Doohan as my reserve.
I'd have put Jack Doohan in the drive seat.
Yeah.
It's no problem, Vicky. Vicky says evening to everyone.
Evening, Vicky. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that, but I got a nice optimal setup with Van Dorn though earlier on at Canada.
Yeah, I just don't see him getting good results.
There was a reason why I didn't get good results, was my strategy call, and I messed up. Guess who didn't put an underfloor for development? Me. So I need a new underfloor, which is now in design, but I'm not gonna have it for Silverstone. I've been on back foot, and I don't think I'm going to finish where the board expect me to finish this season, if I'm honest.
That's why I always make sure I double check every time, every race.
I'd be surprised if I can. I'd be, like I said, I'd be very surprised if I keep that job at the McLaren team.
I'm going to keep the Mercedes job. I know that.
Well, we know that. With the way the performance level that. I mean, how much have you actually done to that car then?
Oh, everything's been upgraded so many times. It's frightening.
Yeah, but if you started ploughing development into next year, like into the next season.
Yeah, I've pretty much got every part's been at least developed, processed once.
Right.
Is that possible to have battle
Exit right.
between two managers in one room, gaming room?
No.
F1 manager.
No. I,
So they should improve it. I think
we wish.
it's
Yeah, this version will be a single player game. It would be. This is the first.
Keep
So
left.
this isn't Codemasters who do the actual racing game. It's not them that are doing the management game. So this is the first year of this company doing the management game, and compared to the previous management games, it's better in some respects. It's better in a lot of respects. Motorsport Manager was a turning point, I think, for these sort of games. But
Yeah.
they've just taken it. They've taken this to another level. They're going to still have issues, and it's going to probably take them about, I reckon, a year to get to the point where this game is where it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, we may get another version in a couple of years. I think this one won't be a yearly release.
I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's every, like, you know, I hope the next one's going to be F1 Manager 24.
Yeah.
Which would be a
Yeah.
good thing.
Well, my next
I
bit is, of
agree
course,
with that.
I've got to get a bit of money and then get FM23 because I need to get that. Even though it's out. Missed it. First year I've not got FM23 in my library.
Hmm.
That's
Wait.
the next plan, though.
You've got it on your wish list, I think.
Oh God, I've always got it. I've got it. That goes on my wish list as soon as it gets announced.
But see, that's why I'm glad, going back to like ETS2, this is why I'm glad that ETS2 never bothered doing like yearly games or, you know, every 2 years.
Yeah, but I think originally that was what they planned to do.
Yeah.
I think the only reason it didn't is because of Steam.
Hmm.
Right.
You know, if it hadn't been for Steam, I mean, if you look at games like, again, we'll go back to the one in Football Manager. Right,
Yeah.
when that first came out it was the Atari ST and the Amiga.
Wow. Long time ago.
It came out on 3 discs,
Hmm.
and you had to copy the discs to play it. And then, of course, you put the master discs away.
Yes.
Because it wrote to the disc. Now, if you wanted to play, and of course it came out with the English League.
Yeah.
When you wanted to play the Italian League, you had to buy the Italian version.
Mhm.
And I think that Germany was the only other one they did at that time as well. And then, of course, they brought out, you know, the first upgrade one, again, on the discs. And it was only once Steam came out. Well, then it went PC, and of course disc.
I was going to say I'm sure it went disc because I think I've got one of the Football Manager games on disc.
Yeah, it went PC or disc, and then it went Steam.
Yeah.
And it's only since it since it went Steam that, you know, it's kind of grown to the level it has now, because they can make the tweaks and changes that they couldn't do while it was still on disc.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about it, Steam was only there because when the internet became more common. Before that, to do an update on a game, you never even thought about updating games.
Well,
because it was on disc. You didn't update the disc.
No. And that
you might hear rumors that there was a you know, if you wrote to the company, you could get a slightly newer version, or there was a, you know, you could get a disc. You know, you'd have to write it to a disc of your own. Couldn't guarantee it was going to work.
No.
But it's only because of things like Steam, and then of course now Epic, and all these other ones as well. There's too many of them. I mean, I wish there was just one game store. That would just be ideal.
And it would only be Steam, because that's been one of the biggest platforms that...
Yeah, but then, you know, Epic would never do that.
Well, we know that. There's a game, like I said, there's a game that's on Epic, which I'm not going to buy. I'm going to wait and see if it comes to Steam. Even though I'm itching at the bit because it's PC Building Simulator 2.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've got the first one.
Keep left.
And because it's gone on a 12-month Epic exclusive. Even though David said, oh, it's not going to come to Steam because it's Epic's publishing. I said, that doesn't matter. I said, it's been paid for as a 12.
There's Epic publishing on Steam.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I said. Because it's a 12 months exclusive,
I'm sure I reviewed one recently.
it'll stay on Epic for 12 months.
And Epic publishing does not necessarily mean it's going to be an Epic exclusive either.
No, but this was a...
Yeah, it's because of the amount of money they paid for it.
Yeah, they've chucked a lot of money at it. Like they did with...
I've got to go and
Like
sort out Epic's games for this week.
Like they did with Satisfactory. I wonder if
Yeah, but Satisfactory wasn't an Epic exclusive. It was just the fact that they went to Epic first because of the way they wanted to do the release. Steam was a bit more awkward about it, the way they were doing it to start with.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got it on both, so it makes no difference to me.
I've got it on both.
Yes, but mine didn't cost me anything.
Which one?
Either.
Oh, my Epic one did, my Steam one didn't.
No, neither of them cost me.
Lucky you. I think I paid about 20 something quid for it on Epic. But I'll tell you something though, it's a 20 quid that got its money, got me money out of that.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's why I look at games. It's like the games I play is if I get my money out of them. You know, I mean, ETS2 definitely had my money out of it. Satisfactory, well and truly had my money out of it. The Football Manager series, definitely. Even though I'm nowhere putting the amount of hours I normally in this year. I mean, that's because I've got a save I started before Christmas.
Yeah.
I haven't even finished the first season.
Captain of
Normally
Industry.
Captain of Industry, I've definitely had my money out of that.
Exactly.
Well, sorry, rephrase that. Definitely had my time out of that.
But
Exit right.
Can't say I got money out of it because I didn't pay for that one either.
no, but
Get ready to turn right.
I've had
I
my
love my job at times.
I've definitely had my time out of that one.
I'm saying I'm definitely getting my. I was going to say I'm getting my time out of Foundry at the moment.
I would have been if I'd have been recording this week, but unfortunately, like I say, I'm just sort of minimal, just due to my eyes, so just taking it a bit easier. Well, look,
Do you think traffic's queued up enough?
hang on. I thought Arash was behind me.
Yes.
I am. Oh,
Unlucky mate, you bumped into me, not I didn't bump into you.
is that because of that blue death?
Yeah, there was a blue DAF there, and then there was a blue DAF going the other way.
Probably is Arash anyway, he's probably doing both. Both the Sagan!
What, we're here already? Really?
Yeah. Told you it was a short run.
Yeah, but it just seems like because we're constantly talking about stuff, we're not actually paying attention to how many miles we've got left to go and stuff.
I hope you both keep an eye on your fuel tanks.
Yeah, I can still do over 2,068 miles.
Chris looks down and goes, oh, I can do 2 miles.
Do you think that the real truckers are going to use the wireless
At the roundabout.
things for
Take the second
community like this?
Oh, barriers, you come off the roundabout.
do you think about it?
For the
So
what?
you use the.
Exit now.
Use the wireless microphones, I should say. I don't know. How can I translate it?
Do truckers use wireless microphones?
Keep
Yes.
and then turn right.
No. I said, do you think that they have
At the
the
roundabout,
same
take
discussion
the
that we
first
have?
Yes. No, they do. Honestly,
Yeah.
they do.
They do.
Because I'm going to say this. Rugged Gamer, who was in the stream a couple of weeks ago,
He's an actual
is a trucker.
Alright.
And he said, and he plays this game.
Okay.
Seems strange that a truck driver playing this game that, you know, is so close to his day job.
Yeah, but people do that.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I don't play YouTuber's life.
Oh
It's
no,
not realistic as far as I'm concerned.
no, no. But it's like,
They've got too much time to do stuff.
yeah, it's like I know of airline pilots actually doing flight sim, real airline pilots doing flight sim just for the hell of it. But
Days ago, not weeks. Days ago.
Exit
I think
now.
it wasn't last week. I think it was the week before.
what?
I think time has flown, Vicky. It wasn't last week he was in the stream. I think it was last. Was it the week before?
Right.
I can't remember. We're here.
No, I think it's been at least 2, maybe. I'd say it's been about 3 weeks or more. If you're on about Mike, is it Mike?
Yeah.
It's all over now.
Right, where am I parking? I'm confused. Where am I parking? Okay, my thing's showing down there, so I'm not parking here. Okay. But question is how do I get to it?
Right, did somebody say something? Sorry, Vicky. You said to ignore you.
Ah! Right, okay.
Arash is going to crash. I saw that, Arash.
I
So
didn't
did-
listen to them
You
down.
did.
Yeah.
You crashed. I saw that because I knew the whole stream saw that. Where are you going? Oh, you're going over there.
That's my.
Yeah,
I think
my...
Chris is gonna. I think Chris is gonna crash as well. Looking at it.
I found out where my drop-off point is.
Me too.
Is yours in the same place that mine's gotta go?
No.
Ah, okay, mine's behind like a
Yeah.
little crate.
Why they want
I need to straighten
park
up.
that trailer over there? Can't understand it.
And now Leon's just having the amusement of watching.
You reverse like a loony. See, you shouldn't have taken the small trailer. You should take the proper one.
Oh, that's cheating.
Arash,
What?
that's cheating.
I didn't do anything. I just.
You were watching you.
You just drove over the bit where I need to be parked.
Yeah, that's-
using my. Hold on. If I'm going to find that.
Come on, shift your truck.
Let
Come
me-
on, shift your truck. The longer you're sat there...
I just got disconnected.
Whoops.
Am I
That's what happens.
disconnected?
That's what happens when you cheated. You did disconnect. It's actually just told us in game.
So that means... Okay. If I can get... This could be a
Pick him
busy...
up before he gets back.
This could be a physics ball.
You cheat. That was definitely a cheat, Arash.
No,
That was definitely a
I
cheat.
didn't cheat. All right.
You
I
did.
just
You
no.
didn't
I,
revert. Did
no, no.
so? If I come round there, you didn't
if you-
climb or drive over something.
No, I just thought that I can use my.
Suspension.
I say I can't find that word.
You raised the
Let
sus-
me-
you
let me
raised the
find that
sus-
word.
yeah, you raised the suspension.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't. He
I
basically launched himself
I-
over it.
Right, I put my front suspension up.
That's
and
what
I
I've.
thought if my truck can pass that thing.
So
which
what have I
was
just
over
said to
there.
you? What have I just said to you? You've just used your suspension, and you've just blatantly told me
Yes.
no.
Yeah, Arash,
I-
your
I used
design's
that.
supposed to reverse into that space. You know that's what you're supposed to have done. You didn't do that. You found a cheat to get round
I
it.
did.
Yes?
I did that. I did.
Right, Leon.
suspension up.
So behind me, there's like a little
Oh.
pallet.
Yep, I guessed that as well. Don't worry. I actually saw Arash's truck jump as he did it. And if he doesn't believe me, you can watch it on stream because it went live.
Yeah, I jumped. It
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
like-
Nope.
It was bug actually because I can't understand it really. But yeah, if you want to me be out, not a problem. But it was
What?
What?
because I can't have.
Why am I? Oh, that's why. I was about to say why am I hearing wind noise, but I've just looked across the stream and there's nobody sat there.
It means should I leave you now?
No.
No.
So what should I do?
Well, not that it is. But if you're gonna do it properly. Don't cheat. Okay?
I didn't cheat. I said I.
Do you want to go back? Do you want to go and watch this? Do you want to go and watch the bit on the stream?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that as well. I jumped, but I just
Yeah, but
used
you're
my
not-
suspension up.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to go over the. You weren't supposed to go over the pallet.
Yeah,